And gathered for Sulaiman were his soldiers among the jinns, humans and birds, and they were arranged in ranks. Until when they came upon the valley of the ants, and ants said, O ants, enter your dwellings, lest you be crushed by Sulaiman and his soldiers while they perceive not. Is it a male ant or a female ant? You'll find that the Mufassirin discussed this question in a bit of depth, because we were very interested by the fact that قالت نملة قالت نملة. So one could say this is a female ant because the word قالت and the feminine word نملة with ta marbuta on the end, we would normally assume this reads like the ant is a female ant. However, that is not conclusive at all, because نملة, if you put the ta marbuta, makes it singular from النمل, just like if you say التفاح and then one is called a tufaha, and then we refer to it in the feminine way. Yeah, but this is just a quirk of the Arabic language of making something singular from a genus or a category noun like an-namlu. Okay? So anyway, it is not conclusive from the Arabic language as to whether it was male or female. However, modern science would tell us that the ants have a queen, and not only that, but the majority of the worker ants are females. The male ants don't serve very much purpose, to be honest with you, except for the purpose of impregnating the queen ant. This is basically their role. So they don't do very much. So who is the kind of ant who is going to be on the lookout and ready to call out in impending danger? It would have been a female ant. So this is what I assume. Now, this ant is calling out, enter your dwellings because we want to avoid conflict. You will not be able to overcome Sulaiman and his troops. So retreat for your own safety. And this ant herself is out there calling to the people rather than, or to the ants, rather than running away and hiding herself. So this to me is a prelude of the Queen of Sheba, who, again a female, but she is the queen of her people. Eventually she is trying to save her people from being crushed by the impending danger that would be posed by entering into conflict with Sulaiman alayhi salam and his forces. Therefore, I'm very tempted by the idea that the one قالت نملة يا أيها النمل, that this was the queen of the ants. I'm very tempted by it, but I have no proof whatsoever that it was the queen of the ants. But I like the idea very much that that was the queen who was calling out to her fellow ants, just like the Queen of Sheba was calling out to her fellow ants.